Hayden Panettiere, known for her compelling performances in various dramatic roles, has recently shared profound insights into the demanding nature of her work on the psychological thriller titled Sleepwalker. This film represents a significant undertaking for the actress, as it delves into themes of grief, trauma, and the subconscious mind, all of which required her to tap into deep emotional reserves. In this project, Panettiere takes on the character of Sarah, a woman who is grappling with the devastating loss of her daughter in a tragic car accident. The storyline unfolds through a series of eerie and unsettling sleepwalking episodes that manifest as visions, blurring the lines between reality and hallucination. This narrative structure not only heightens the suspense but also demands that the actress portray a wide range of psychological states, from profound sorrow to intense fear and confusion. The emotional toll of embodying such a character cannot be understated. Panettiere has candidly discussed how immersing herself in this role presented ongoing challenges to her mental well-being. She described the process as a perpetual struggle, emphasizing that the intensity of the material often lingered long after the camera stopped rolling. This admission sheds light on the broader realities faced by actors who specialize in emotionally charged roles. For many performers, the ability to access raw emotions on cue is both a gift and a burden. Panettiere's experience highlights how this skill can influence the types of opportunities that come her way. Once directors and writers recognize an actor's proficiency in evoking tears or conveying deep anguish, they tend to incorporate more of these elements into scripts, tailoring roles to exploit that emotional depth. Panettiere elaborated on this phenomenon by drawing parallels to her previous work. For instance, in her long-running television series Nashville, where she portrayed a country music star navigating personal and professional turmoil, there were numerous scenes that required her to display vulnerability and heartbreak. The show's creators, aware of her talent for emotional authenticity, frequently wrote in moments that called for such displays. However, Panettiere pointed out that as life experiences accumulate, both positive and negative, it can become increasingly difficult to summon those emotions on demand. The walls that actors build to protect themselves in everyday life must be dismantled during filming, but reconstructing them afterward is not always straightforward. This difficulty in transitioning out of character can lead to a lingering sense of emotional exhaustion, making it hard to shake off the residue of the role. To cope with these challenges, Panettiere has developed personal strategies that help her maintain balance. One particularly effective method she mentioned is turning to literature as a form of escapism and mental reset. Reading serves as a therapeutic outlet, allowing her to redirect her focus away from the dark themes of her work and into imaginative realms. She expressed a strong preference for genres like fantasy and science fiction, which transport her to entirely different worlds. These stories, filled with epic quests, otherworldly creatures and futuristic technologies, provide a stark contrast to the grounded, often painful realities she explores on screen. For Panettiere, the act of reading is akin to meditation. It demands singular attention, enabling her brain to construct vivid mental landscapes from mere words on a page. This practice not only helps her decompress but also rejuvenates her creativity, preparing her for future projects. Delving deeper into the implications of Panettiere's revelations, it's worth considering the psychological demands placed on actors in the entertainment industry. Films like Sleepwalker, which belong to the thriller genre, often require performers to inhabit characters dealing with mental health issues, loss, or supernatural elements. This immersion can mirror method acting techniques, where actors draw from personal experiences to enhance authenticity. However, without proper safeguards, such approaches risk blurring the boundaries between the performer's identity and the character's psyche. Panettiere's openness about her struggles encourages a broader conversation about mental health support in Hollywood. Studios and production teams are increasingly recognizing the need for on-set therapists, wellness programs, and structured downtime to help actors navigate these intense roles. The character of Sarah in Sleepwalker is particularly poignant, as it explores the aftermath of a parent's worst nightmare, the loss of a child. Through sleepwalking visions, the film visualizes internal turmoil, using symbolism to represent unresolved grief and guilt. Panettiere's portrayal likely involves nuanced physicality, such as disoriented movements during sleepwalking scenes, combined with subtle facial expressions that convey inner conflict. Preparing for such a role would involve extensive research into sleep disorders, trauma psychology, and perhaps even consultations with experts in these fields. The actress's commitment to authenticity underscores her dedication to her craft, even when it comes at a personal cost. Furthermore, Panettiere's journey in the industry provides context for her current perspectives. Starting her career as a child star in soap operas and later gaining fame through roles in Heroes and Nashville, she has experienced the highs and lows of fame. Personal challenges, including public struggles with mental health and relationships, have shaped her resilience. These life events, while making it harder to access emotions for roles, also enrich her performances with genuine depth. In Sleepwalker, this authenticity could elevate the film from a standard thriller to a thought-provoking exploration of human vulnerability. Books, as Panettiere noted, play a crucial role in her recovery process. Fantasy literature, with its intricate world-building and heroic narratives, offers an escape from reality's harshness. Authors like J.R.R. Tolkien or George R.R. Martin create universes where good triumphs over evil, providing catharsis. Science fiction, from writers such as Isaac Asimov or Philip K. Dick, challenges perceptions of reality, which might resonate with the mind-bending elements of Sleepwalker. By immersing herself in these genres, Panettiere finds a way to rebuild her emotional barriers, ensuring she can continue delivering powerful performances. The film's themes also invite reflection on societal issues. Grief, especially parental grief, is often underrepresented in media, and Sleepwalker could spark discussions about coping mechanisms and mental health resources. Panettiere's role might inspire viewers to empathize with those experiencing similar traumas, fostering greater awareness. In expanding on her methods, Panettiere's emphasis on self-care is instructive for aspiring actors. Balancing intense roles with personal well-being requires discipline, such as setting boundaries during filming or incorporating hobbies like reading into daily routines. Her story illustrates that success in acting isn't just about talent but also about sustainability.